Mr. Transformers96 here with another review, this time of Thor, the Mighty Avenger Sword Strike Thor. So here we go. Okay, I'm super happy and excited for the new Thor line to come out in stores, and it's pretty awesome. So one night I was just having dinner, no plans to go to any places looking for toys, but since I was having dinner, I was really close to a Toys R Us, so I decided to stop in and you know, they didn't have much of other stuff, but they had the Thor stuff. Super excited, had no idea that it was released then, so really happy. They only had a bunch of the 3 3/4 inch Thors though. They had other things, but out of the 3 3/4 inch stuff, they just had a bunch of the 3 different Thor figures. They didn't have any of the side characters, so so I picked this guy up, and then I went to some other places and got the rest of the other characters. But anyway, so I picked this guy up the first place that I saw Thor stuff. So very cool. Out of the Thor things, I picked this one because I was just looking for one just really good representation of Thor himself. The others, hold on, let me see if I can find the box. There we go. Here, the Frost Giant, on his box, it shows the other all 3 Thors, and they had one light up with the Thor hammer. They had one without a cape, but like sword thing, and then they have the one that I got. I didn't want this one because the hammer was like attached to his arm and lit up, and I think that would have not been so good for articulation, so I didn't want that one. This one I really didn't want too much because it didn't have the cape. This one had both, and it looked very good, so I decided to go with this Thor, and I think I made a good choice. I'm very happy with it. So first, let's go over the box. Here you go, the new 2011 Thor box, very cool. Sword Strike Thor. What does it say? Hidden Sword Spike. Picture of Thor. It says Thor, the Mighty Avenger, and the little Avengers symbol with the 3 Avengers. And then on the back here, you got a picture of him. It says press button to reveal Hidden Sword Spike. A little bio, and some more in the wave. I have Odin and Loki, so look for those 2 reviews. So here we go. So Thor, very cool, a nice figure. Really liking him. He comes with some accessories. The first one is the sword spike strike thing. So very cool. It's this big massive sword, which I can't say looks great, and you know, I think he can hold it. I've never actually tried for him to hold it, but I think it would look kind of like big and obnoxious if he was holding it. So I can't say that I love these new accessories. I'm a bit disappointed. I mean, they do cool stuff that's kind of neat to just keep pressing the button and stuff, but other than that, there's nothing too fantastic about them. They're just pretty obnoxious. So I would have liked some, like, if they decided not to put this in and just put a regular skinny sword that did nothing, I would have loved that. I'm sure it would have been cheaper for them to make, and I think it would have been good just to have, like, just a regular sword. But they didn't, so what are you going to do? He comes with a regular hammer, which is good. They're doing half and half of regular accessories, and then these kind of, like, mech tech ones, I guess you could say. So anyway, when you push this button, the sword extends, and like this knife comes out. Yeah, I really don't know what this is for, you know, but it looks cool and it's fun to do. It goes back really easy, and then you press it, and it's just a little fun thing that you can do. The spike, you can remove it if you want to, but I don't know why you'd want to, but you can if you want. So, you know, it's a cool feature. I mean, it's fun to just keep doing that. I don't know why, it just is. So, yeah, I would have loved a regular sword, though, instead of this one. But what are you gonna do? It's okay. Another thing, he comes with this awesome hammer, which is just really nice. Very cool. It's got a little bit of detail in there, and a very nice silver. Very good with this kind of just brown handle, and then the strap at the end, which is really nice looking, and looks very good. And then the last thing, I guess you can call this an accessory, is his cape. It is removable. It's made of a very hard, soft plastic, so you can't really pose it at all. So it's just gonna stay like this. So if you're doing like running poses or something, I recommend you just leave this off, because it'll just be like standard, just there, you know. But it does look cool on him. And here is the figure himself. I'll take the hammer off as well. It's a bit hard to get the hammer off, if, you know, to not break it, but yeah, it goes good. So very cool. Very nice. Painted much better than I thought. This silver on his arm is just very good. Really good. Really didn't expect the paint to be this great, especially in his stomach right here. Just the different shades and the different blues that they use are very nice, and silver, black, and this like very dark gold just looks very good and really nice. Same with the legs, all painted fantastically. Head sculpt is quite amazing, if I do say so myself. With action figures, you know, when they do head sculpts of actual people, sometimes they don't look very good. You know, most of the times they don't, because it's hard to do that. You know, and when they're not like aliens or something, it's hard to do. But they did a fantastic job, and with all of the Thor toys, I think, they really did a great job with the head sculpts on all of them for the humans, because they really do look good, and they look a lot like the actor, and just very nice. They did a great job, I think, and paint seems to be perfect. Nothing too bad. If you want to look out for one thing, it's the paint on the eyes, I think. I had two of these to pick from, just based on the quality of the paint, and one of them, the eyes was a bit funky, so I chose this one instead. So watch out for the eyes. But other than that, really great, and a very nice likeness to the actor. Don't know his name right now, but yeah, very good. Articulation is very good. It's just hindered in one spot, which I didn't like. But first of all, here's the head. Even with the long hair, he can look up a substantial amount, which is just really good. And he can also look down a substantial amount, and then his head also swivels. I don't think it's a ball joint. I think it's more of just a hinge with a swivel, I guess. I think that's what you can call it. Here, this is a ball jointed swivel, so very cool. Very nice. Great articulation. No bicep swivel, but he does have a hinge swivel elbow, which is kind of neat. It's like a hinge with like a peg that allows it to swivel. So that's cool. And then swivel wrists, ball jointed upper torso, and they did it very nice. Sometimes you can kind of see like the line in their back or their stomach, depending on how far back you put them, and you really can't with any of the Thor figures. You can't see like that line. A quick example of that, one that really shows it, is let's see here, my Scroll Soldier. See, when you go back, you can see that like line on his stomach, and then same thing on the back. You can see it there. So yeah, this one and all the Thor toys don't show that at all, which is really great. Just very nice. He's got a ball jointed thigh. This is where it lacks articulation, because it's a great ball joint, but it's just hindered by these little kind of like things coming down, and it's very much, you can't really like lift his foot up. I guess you can do it forward, but other than that, there's not much, which is a shame. But what are you gonna do? It's still okay, and looks very nice. Double hinged knee, which is very good. And then let's see here, a hinge swivel ankle, very nice ankle joint. Really like it. So very good. His articulation on him is great. I really like it, and he's just a great figure. The detail is fantastic. Just in him, it's just great. The stomach and his face. Head sculpt is fantastic, and paint is great as well. Accessories, they lack a bit, just with this, you know, but they all have this big weapon. You know, most of them have the big weapons that are a bit obnoxious, but you know, it's okay. He comes with this regular hammer, which looks great on him, and he does come with this cape. As you can see, it's a little peg right there, and there's a little hole on his back, and then it just fits in there, and it stays in well. One thing that I was fearing is it not staying in very well, but it does very nicely too. So a great figure. He can't look up as much with the cape on because it blocks his hair a bit, but not bad. So a very nice figure, highly recommended by me. If you're looking, just like me, for a basic Thor figure, you don't want to get them all the different Thors, but you just want one basic good representation of Thor. I go with the Sword Strike Thor. Very nice. I really think that that's probably the best representation of Thor that you're going to get out of them right now, at least. So great. Love this series. Can't wait to keep collecting it. Can't wait for more figures to come out. I really am excited for the next wave. I don't know who's in it. I've seen pictures of all the toys, but I don't know I can't even say the word, but I don't know which exact characters are in the next wave, so very interested to find out and to buy them, so very cool. So I do also have, I've done the Deluxe Frost Giant review. I have Loki, Odin, and the basic Frost Giant reviews up next, so look forward to that. So there you go, so that's my review of Thor, the Mighty Avenger Sword Strike Thor. Thanks for watching.